There are a number of reporting capabilities that we can do from the RStudio Data Architect client. We'll start by focusing on some of the a la carte reporting that you can do through macros, and then get into the full HTML documentation you can do. Another session will focus on the reporting through the web portal. So let me navigate over to the macro tab. And in this case, you can see under the metadata management macros that I have a number of export options to Excel. You can actually write your own macros as well. You can just simply double click on one of these macros and write your own if you're familiar with Visual Basic for applications. If you're not, you can just leverage the existing macros that are here. And if I right click on a macro, then I can select Run. And what this will do is it'll prompt me a dialog that I can now pick and choose what I want to reverse engineer. Now there are a number of options here. Again, and this UI was completely built within that macro editor. You can customize this as well. But in this case, maybe I want entity name, entity definition, attribute name, attribute definition, data type, null option, and whether each column is a primary or foreign key. Now you'll notice that the macro also provides an export scope. So in this case, we didn't have any objects selected, and I would just, all objects is available here for me. That would be all objects in the current model. And then I can also have selected objects, and if there were selected objects, this would be available as well. And again, this was how the macro is coded. This can be changed if you want to do a number of different things. So let me hit OK, and this is going to actually export this entire model to Excel. You'll see here if we switch over to Excel, we can see that it's exporting, and we have the entity name here, we have the definition, the attribute, each attribute definition, and then column data type. And if we scroll over here as well, we have some further properties for each column. So this is great if we want to actually sort on the attribute name or the entity name and do some analysis here within Excel, or we want to hand this off to someone. It's great if you have new objects in a model and you want to just select them very quickly and then dump those to Excel and send that off to somebody and say, these are the objects that we've added. Do you approve? Whatever might be the process there.